If eating a normal meal consistently leaves you feeling like someone poured acid over a raw wound inside your stomach, you are dealing with a problem that standard antacids were never designed to fix. It's that agonizing sensation where your stomach feels scraped, tender, and visibly distended within minutes of swallowing food. You aren't just dealing with excess air, your digestive tract is physically raw and inflamed. And when your gut lining is irritated, it panics. It shuts down normal motility, traps gas against sensitive nerve endings, and leaves you looking 4 months pregnant by the end of dinner. You ask yourself, why is my stomach so sensitive? Why does even gentle, healthy food cause this burning tightness? Most people try to solve this by dumping harsh digestive enzymes or industrial-strength fiber into their system. But when your gut lining is already eroded, adding aggressive supplements is like rubbing sandpaper over a fresh sunburn. It only makes the inflammation worse. Today, we're exploring a completely different therapeutic approach, creating a natural internal bandage using Slippery Elm Powder paired with Myrrh Tincture. We are stepping completely away from generic wellness trends. Over the next 10 minutes, we are breaking down the exact cellular mechanisms, the botanical pharmacology, and the clinical research behind how this dual-action protocol shields damaged tissue, calms gut inflammation, and flattens severe post-meal bloating. To understand why this specific duo works, we have to look at the microscopic structure of your digestive barrier. Your entire gastrointestinal tract is protected by a fragile layer of epithelial cells covered in a thick coat of protective mucus. Think of this mucosal layer as your gut's personal armor. It keeps stomach acid, harsh digestive juices, and raw food particles from directly touching your delicate tissue. When stress, poor diet, alcohol, or medications wear that mucosal armor thin, your gut wall becomes exposed. The moment food hits those bare, inflamed cells, your enteric nervous system triggers a protective defense response. Smooth muscle tissue contracts, digestion grinds to a halt, and stagnant food begins to ferment right inside your stomach. As fermenting microbes release hydrogen and methane gases, that expanding pressure pushes directly against your raw, hypersensitive gut wall. The result? Sharp abdominal distension, burning discomfort, and relentless bloating. This brings us to our two-part solution, Slippery Elm Powder combined with Myrrh Tincture. Let's do this. If this is the first time you are learning about the actual molecular science behind this gut protocol, instead of just hearing vague marketing hype from commercial supplement brands, please take a moment to hit the like button. It helps this evidence-based information bypass the mainstream algorithm and reach more adults worldwide who are genuinely tired of wasting money on short-term bloating fixes. And make sure to hit that subscribe button right now so you never miss a deep dive health and wellness breakdown. Also, for those who want the full written 30-day evidence-based system for better digestion, less bloating, and healthier gut, we have put together a comprehensive, easy-to-follow gut wellness guide. You can access the guide link right down in the video description below to keep as your step-by-step reference guide. Now, how do these two distinct botanical agents work together at a cellular level? Let's start with Slippery Elm Powder, harvested from the inner bark of Ulmus rubra. In pharmacology and botanical medicine, slippery elm is prized as an elite demulcent. It is packed with complex, long-chain branching carbohydrates known as mucilage. When you mix pure slippery elm powder with warm water, these mucilage polymers absorb the liquid and expand, turning into a thick, slick, bioadhesive gel. When ingested, this gel acts like a liquid bandage. It glides down your esophagus and physically coats the mucosal lining of your stomach and small intestine. Research in gastroenterology shows that this mucilage layer creates a physical barrier that insulates raw, exposed tissue from stomach acid and digestive enzymes. By blocking direct contact with irritants, Slippery Elm gives your intestinal enterocytes the peaceful environment they need to rebuild tight junction proteins and restore structural integrity. While Slippery Elm builds the physical shield, Myrrh Tincture addresses the underlying tissue fire. Extracted from the resinous sap of Commiphora myrrha, myrrh is loaded with potent bioactive compounds called sesquiterpenes and furanociterpenoids. Peer-reviewed studies in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology demonstrate that myrrh's active sesquiterpenes act directly on cellular inflammatory cascades. Specifically, myrrh helps downregulate cyclooxygenase 2 expression and suppresses key pro-inflammatory signalers like TNF-alpha and interleukin-6. By reducing vascular swelling and soothing hyperreactive nerve endings within your intestinal wall, myrrh acts as a natural antimicrobial and systemic tissue toner. When you pair them together, you get a powerful physiological synergy. Slippery Elm provides the physical gel coating that calms raw tissue on contact, while myrrh penetrates the lining to shut down cellular inflammation and restore normal tissue tone. Now, let's talk about execution. Having great ingredients is only half the battle. How you prepare and time this protocol determines whether it works. Because this is a demulcent-based protocol, routine building is everything. Here is how to take it correctly. Step 1. The mucilage activation. Start with warm water in a glass. Slowly whisk in your Slippery Elm powder. Let it sit for 60 to 90 seconds so the mucilate polysaccharides fully hydrate and form a smooth, soothing gel. Step 2. The tincture infusion. Drop your measured serving of Myrrh Tincture directly into the warm gel. Whisk it gently. The viscous Slippery Elm matrix holds the volatile myrrh compounds, allowing them to be delivered evenly along your digestive tract without triggering stomach upset. Step 3. The strategic pre-meal timing. Drink this mixture roughly 15 to 20 minutes before your main meal. This timing ensures your stomach lining is completely painted with a protective layer before acid secretion spikes and food arrives. Step 4. The hydration standard. Drink clean water steadily throughout the day. Soluble mucilage fiber requires consistent fluid to glide smoothly through your colon and keep bowel transit regular. Crucial safety note. Because Slippery Elm creates a physical gel barrier along your digestive lining, it can slow down the absorption of oral medications. Always take any prescription drugs at least 2 hours before or 2 hours after using Slippery Elm. As always, consult your healthcare provider if you are pregnant, nursing, or managing a chronic medical condition. When you follow this protocol consistently, your recovery follows a clear biological curve. And here are what to expect. Days 1 to 3. The moment the demulcent gel coats your GI tract, you will feel an immediate soothing effect. Post-meal raw tenderness and sharp gastric burning begin to fade right away. Weeks 1 to 2. As myrrh systematically dials down localized tissue inflammation, your gut's nervous system stops panicking. Normal smooth muscle motility resumes, food moves through without getting stuck, and post-meal belly swelling drops dramatically. Weeks 3 to 4. With 30 days of continuous protection, your mucosal lining has the uninterrupted time it needs to repair its protective shield. You get back to eating meals with predictable comfort and zero fear of sudden, painful bloating. Stop jumping from one harsh supplement to another every week. Give your gut wall the physical protection and anti-inflammatory support it needs, stay consistent with your daily routine, and give your body the time required to heal. I want to hear from you down below. Whether you're watching this from Los Angeles, London, Sydney, or anywhere else in the world, have you ever experimented with Myrrh Tincture and Slippery Elm? Or have you been stuck in the endless loop of buying expensive, ineffective digestive enzymes and antacids? Drop your personal experiences, your struggles, or your questions in the comments below. Click that like button if this breakdown gave you a completely new, evidence-based outlook on achieving pristine gut health. Grab your copy of the guide using the link in the description below. And remember to subscribe for more honest, no-nonsense wellness strategies. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the very next video.